No sooner had a song played, and I was like, yo, I've had this song a bit
What
too
song
much
was
this
playing,
week.
though?
It was an Ashake song.
God.
Lonely at the top.
Yo, you know, we usually hold phones not to drop them.
Yeah, okay.
We don't hold phones like this.
Yeah.
Very blasé about
Very
it.
blasé, because you're like, bro, I was on this side, and on this side is there.
The road.
Sure, I should have been.
On the other side.
But bro, as in, all I had was not a snatch. It was so gentle. Like, craziest thing is I remember 4 people who were looking at me, who were probably like 30 meters. Those should have yelled. They should have gotten onto the road.
Oh, kicked the
Kicked the
banana thing.
I hate those people. The music went off.
Did it fade away? Or
It faded away.
still
Wait,
the Ashake
did
song?
it fade away or did it start like crackling
Yeah,
up? It
yeah.
was
Crack on together, chop, chop, swing. I'm crying.
Still the Ashake song.
I checked the song.
You or to what?
Oh, you
What
have
was
changed
playing
it.
I
now?
don't know. It was
Oh,
so
you didn't get an
confusing.
opportunity to hear it.
Assalam alaikum.
The mics are blood clot open. Check, check, check.
Select accent for the podcast.
Calvin always late.
Welcome back to another episode of The Mics Are Open. Episode 3, 2, 1. My name is
3, 2,
Ashley.
1. Hey, by the way,
1, 2, 3.
yeah, my name's G Money.
Andy Young.
Big C.
You're Big P.
Big P.
Big phoneless. Calvin,
damn.
listen, let me tell you, if there's ever anybody on this podcast who represents the man in the street, what's going on out there, it is got to be Calvin, who had his phone swiped by a border rider this week.
It's the fact that you thought you could just walk around with your phone now, no matter where you are.
No,
No,
it's the fact that he thought this is the safest area.
Yeah.
That's
I
the
can
killer.
walk
But
with
you
my
know what?
phone
Hold on.
out.
Let-
You
let-
done learned.
He learned.
Let's narrate the story. What happened?
So true story, right? I am so pissed, first and foremost, with God. Like, let me tell you.
By the way, God
Helps those who help themselves.
Let
when
me
the
tell you.
lightning strikes.
Let me tell you. So on Wednesday, let me give you guys. On Wednesday, I usually have a drink, just little, catch up with my buddies midweek.
Okay.
Last week,
You never invited me.
you could never.
Okay, sour.
Yeah, please, let's not waste
I'll
time.
take it. I'll take it. I'll take
From
it.
That's
this
what she
story. Right. So last week, Wednesday, I was in the house blending beetroot, watermelon, lime water. I'm like, yo, this health thing. Turbo that thing.
I like where this story has started.
Yo, I've eaten my greens, everything. I'm nice. Thursday morning,
You
I
wake
do
up
a
for
quick
one.
8 km.
Come on.
I'm like, yo, my uncle's in pain. Sunday, Friday, before I went to bed, I read 2 chapters of a book.
Good job.
Not the Bible.
Not the
What
Bible.
book is this you're reading?
I'm reading a book about one of the heads of marketing at Nike, how he transitioned. 2 books, 2 chapters, nice. I even slept by 11:30.
Good job.
Something kept asking me, Calvin, you've ran a lot this week. You've hit your quarter. Should you run? Nah, bro. The weekend, you're about to demolish what you've built. So, build a bit more.
That wasn't God though.
Hold up.
I mean, it was his
Yo,
gut.
let me tell you, I woke up early. I took out another book, read it.
This nigga.
I read The Secret. You know
Okay.
The Secret?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, I prayed.
Amen.
I got on the road, Dennis Sprit. I'm on the upper side of Dennis Sprit. I hit the zebra crossing. I get a phone call. I held my phone, spoke. Then I was like, yo, what if my phone could get snatched?
You know
True
you thought
story.
that, bro.
No,
I was like,
no.
what if my phone could get snatched? I'm like, all right, cool. So I don't start running up until I'm past the Shell.
Okay.
Down Dennis Sprit.
Dennis Sprit,
So
yeah.
now I start running because I get on this other side because I can run straight all the way down. Because, traffic and what. So I ran, got to State House, slowed down over there, the very famous pothole where people splash water on me. So I ducked that shit.
It's a landmark, by
It's
the
a
way.
landmark.
Yeah.
Bro, let me tell you, are you seeing how I'm doing? Are you seeing how I'm doing this? Get A State House. Gate A.
The gate that the president.
The one that has a plaque that says State House. No
Yep.
other says State House.
Yep.
I turned now to start the descent all the way down towards, what's that cafe called? Lava Latte.
Lava Latte.
Towards Kenya. No. State House Girls.
State House Girls, yeah.
No sooner. I was barely from
this
the
man a
turn.
full cup.
From the turn. I must have been like 80 meters
from State House.
from the turn. No sooner had the song played, and I was like, yo, I've had this song a bit
What
too
song
much
was
this
playing,
week.
though?
It was an Ashake song.
Lonely at the top.
Yo, let me even put my mic ahead.
Wait.
Let me put. My phone was in the fucking pocket.
Wait.
I swear to God.
Wait, hold on. I need to make this clear.
He really became
I need to
after that.
understand this, right? Your phone was swiped. You took it out of your pocket to change the song.
Yes.
That's a
Craziest story. So
Ashake's ancestors are working overtime.
Bad time.
What are you trying to do?
I need to know the exact song that you were listening to when your phone was stolen.
And what song you were?
So you never change it.
You never going to change the song, right?
You're never gonna change that song.
Were you gonna change it? Is it you didn't like the song?
I'd played, because you see, so what I was doing last week, right? So I listened to music twice. Other days I was in silence, just on my own thoughts, right? But it hit me that it's like I was playing the same playlist, right? And the vibe wasn't vibing at that particular song.
Okay.
It's dun 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 dun. What's that Ashake song called?
I don't know, but I just would avoid it.
Anyway.
100%. Or never change it when it comes
guys,
on.
true story. I slowed down, took out my phone, right? I'm on the curb because I run on the curb.
Are you talking about wine, the sample?
We'll get to it, right?
Okay.
So I took out my phone with my right hand, right? So guys, here's the difference between how we hold phones. We usually hold phones not to drop them.
Yeah, okay.
We don't hold phones like this.
Yeah.
Very blasé about
Very
it.
blasé, because you're like, bro, I was on this side, and on this side is there.
The road.
Sure, I should have been.
On the other side.
But bro, as in, all I had was not a snatch. It was so gentle. Like, it left my hand. And at that particular point, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, is this
He said,
Kwambox
just a
behind
second.
me or what?
Wow.
You
Kwambox
get what
was
I mean?
that chilling,
No,
bro.
because
You bump into
I
each
bumped into
other.
Kwambox because I was like, this could probably be
Like a
someone,
joke, yeah.
a friend of mine, or psych.
Bro, do you know what?
And then she's tall.
The way
Yeah.
that you know what's
It was so smooth.
Do you know
He
what?
was gentle with
Do
you.
you know what was beautiful? is the gentleness of your
Yeah.
violation.
Yeah. He was so gentle.
Was the Buddha guy solo or was someone else behind him?
Solo, bro. I had my
the nigga was
AirPods
riding
on,
and he stole it too. Hey,
God.
that gently.
He got on the curb, right? Because he wasn't on the side. So by the time the phone is off my hand, right? Because you see, I was holding it, right? So he held it. I don't know. He probably was like on this, whatever. Fuck it.
He caressed the phone out of your hand.
Bro, as in, and he
right.
he got onto the road and took off. Yo, I was like,
You can't even say nothing. Oh, wait,
You didn't run?
Who is he?
You didn't
no,
run?
no words.
You
I
didn't run?
Run for who?
You
I
run
was-
and then you
I
jump
was
on that
running, but I
Buddha.
didn't run. Bro, I've played
damn.
out that scenario in my dreams a lot.
God damn.
I've even thought of how if I had a gun.
Let me tell you, I have had a phone snatch only
Oh
once.
my
Hold
God.
on. Before we even get to your Nini, craziest thing is I remember the fucking 4 people who were looking at me, who were probably like 30 meters. Those motherfuckers should have yelled. They should have gotten onto the road.
Oh, kicked the Buddha
Kicked the
down.
fuck up.
Something.
I fucking hate those people.
So
Like they
were chilling.
they watched. They were probably like, because they were on foot walking. They probably. It's so sad.
So sad.
So anyway, all I did was after it's happened, the music went off.
Did it fade away? Or
It faded out.
Stay there, Shake
Did it
song?
fade away or did it start like crackling
Yeah,
up? It was
yeah.
Crack on, kidogo, chop, chop, swing.
I'm crying.
Still the Shake song.
I changed the song.
You or to what?
Are you
What was
changing?
playing
I
now?
don't know. It was
Are
so
you getting an
confusing.
opportunity to hear?
Assalamu alaikum.
All my enemies are suffer. God damn.
Violation.
Wow.
Bro,
Man, I'm sorry, bro.
all I remember is, you know, you're so fucking confused, right? So I was like, shit, what the fuck? This Buddha guy. So I threw my hands. I threw my hands in the air.
Yeah.
Now I'm phoneless. I threw
you
my
go
hands
back
in the
home?
air, and I was like, shit, what am I gonna do,
Bro.
Should I get on another Buddha and
Yeah,
head back home?
just the guy. Oh, okay, go home.
No, at this
So, yeah.
point I was like, yo, I just gotta go back home. I waved down one Buddha. The guy pitied me, man. So all I decided is this: shit, I'm so tired, I'm stressed. I ran back home willingly. It wasn't even for exercise. Craziest thing. When I got home, my
so
Apple
dead.
Watch had still logged my exercise.
Oh. Yeah,
Oh,
fucking masters,
shit.
man,
Oh my
man.
God.
It told me. You know, it shows you the rings.
Yeah.
Exercise
Real
achieved.
finish.
Goals achieved. I was like, fuck. Okay, at least you did 4.5
right.
kilometers. Oh, man.
Oh man, I'm sorry that you went through that, bro. But
So you reported it to the cops?
I was just like, fuck it.
Find my iPhone?
All I did is this, right? So I have a spare phone in the house. Anyway, so I started this by saying,
What?
I'm angry at God, but also God did amazing things, right? Last week, for some crazy reason, on Tuesday, I was just like, you know what? Let me back up my iPhone. So it had been telling me you haven't backed up your iPhone in 2 weeks.
Okay.
I backed it up to the exact same thing. But the craziest thing is this, bruh. So me and my uncle and cousin have been on this fitness journey together. Would you believe the photo that I took last on my iPhone
It came
was
onto your
literally
iCloud.
when I literally just got on this phone? The last phone,
last
last
the
photo.
last photo
Yeah.
is this photo right here.
Let's see what time it is.
Oh, the path.
It's on Friday at 7:11
Yes.
in the morning.
I've taken it. I'm like, guys, I'm clocking in, boy.
Yeah, but you know the problem is, you didn't take a picture and you're supposed to say, yay, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. You gotta send Biggie that picture for context.
Yeah.
Oh God.
But so now, so I posted it and I was like, yo, this shit is crazy, right? It's insanely insane, the responses I've gotten about that same particular road.
Really?
Insane.
But can I,
Oh, it's a thing.
can I tell you what's
Yeah.
interesting? When I told a buddy of mine that you had your phone snatched, he had his phone snatched the same morning, different location, and apparently it's just super on the rise right now.
Yeah.
Really?
And it's all balanced, and it all kind of balances out towards how well or how bad the economy is doing, because it's quick money.
It's very quick money.
Yeah.
So one of my friends says their chain got snatched.
Wow.
Yeah, they were running. The chain got snatched. Other people were even asking me, yo, are you okay? They didn't come to you with a knife or something.
Wow.
Yeah. So it happens a lot on that stretch. And this is a reasoning, right? So that road, as you get down towards State House Road, doesn't have as many people.
Yeah.
So like I can be running, especially that stretch between State House and Arboretum. I can run for maybe about even maybe a kilometer and not encounter someone. Especially at that time in the morning, right? So you that will happen, right? So it
Yeah.
doesn't have that much foot traffic. So they were telling me, compare it to Kile. Have you guys ever seen Olengurune Road?
It's usually very packed.
It's
Yeah.
packed. The masses of guys who are going Jobo in the morning.
Yep.
Plus,
Even in the evening.
if
it's
you
packed.
run, you're so far away from the road because the road
Exactly.
is...
Yeah. That's
So
true.
them getting on the
Pedestrian
on the
path.
pedestrian path is hard, right?
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people. So that's happened a lot. A lot of people are getting their phone snatched and what. But guys were just telling me, just leave your phone home.
Yeah.
And just carry your watch.
Yeah.
But
So-
some other guys were telling me, just
the-
get like a small phone.
No, so the way I would look at it is that like there are so many things that mark you out as an iPhone user. Your earbuds,
Yeah.
AirPods. Because even when I used to go out for walks in the morning, I would have my watch, but I would have music loaded onto my watch and have my watch connected to
Your
my
AirPods,
AirPods.
yeah.
My AirPods. But the thing about it is, it's like with theft like that, I look at it two ways. I look at one, I'm just happy that it wasn't more violent than that.
That's true.
Yeah.
And also, I feel that when you get a phone snatched, all right, fair enough, you get your phone snatched, and you know you had a spare one, which is good, right? but it's just the violation that lives with you. Like, how could you?
Yeah.
You know-
Like, how could I be caught slipping like that?
I know, bro. You know what's even crazy about it? There's a day I lost sleep. 5:30. Remember, I even sent it to you. 5 a.m. Bro, that same stretch. I've Kimbeard. I've sent G a message. 5:30. What you doing, nigga? You get what I mean? I'm already 4 kms in.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So I'm now just playing it out. So hence why this week I've not even been in the morale to run.
Right.
Because I'm just like,
You need to recover, bro.
Yeah.
it's
some
it's
trauma.
very demotivating when you're doing something that is so peaceful and nice. It's actually a violation,
Yeah.
right?
True.
But what was even crazier is, so now I've got to get a SIM card.
Right.
But now, by the way, shout going out to guys, right? I learned something.
What's that?
If you're one of those, so just for communication, if you have a laptop, a PC, or whatever, any computer, make sure you download the WhatsApp app
Onto your computer.
onto the computer, right? Imagine it was working with my phone off
Yeah, right. That's true.
continuously. Like, because I got back home, I was just telling guys, my phone's been stolen. While I couldn't load my WhatsApp onto this because it needed my phone number to verify.
Yeah.
So, but I needed to go to the store. But off of that, I think I was even speaking to this guy, my famo, like the calls, everything, video
Yeah,
call,
everything,
and
yeah.
it works seamlessly.
Okay.
So that's a good.
It
I
does-
learned something.
It doesn't work when it's on web, does it?
On web, no.
No, okay.
I'm not sure. I think on web it still works as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. But for me, that was like,
Yeah,
yo, that was dope.
if you have WhatsApp, because you can have your account linked to 4 different devices.
Yeah.
So I have it on my laptops, both of them.
So that was fascinating. Then I went to so Safaricom doesn't have a store at Yaya. I went to the dealership.
Never knew.
They had a whole bunch of Chinese guys, Apple. They're registering their SIM cards. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Because they even say registration for foreigners. I'm like, at the shop at the corner opposite Java. Yo, I'm like, whenever you get your SIM card, they have that code. The code with the PU key and all of that. So they asked me, so what's your password? I'm like, this is my password what's your password for M-Pesa? That's my password. So I tell them that. They're like, no, we want the code that was on that card.
Oh, damn.
Or the PUK code, or the lock code.
The original.
The pin.
Yeah, but how would you know that?
I'm like,
Yeah.
the fuck, bro? I have one SIM code for the longest while.
Yeah.
So anyway, they're like, okay, cool. So what we're going to do is the system's down currently and all of that. You can't access M-Pesa. I'm like,
Is this the same day?
Yeah.
You are just having a rough one.
I had a rough Friday. Bro, they were like, I can't access M-Pesa. So I'm like, how am I supposed to pay you guys? Luckily, I had money on Airtel Money.
Okay.
I swear
What,
to God.
on your other phone or what?
See, this phone
Same
is
phone.
usually an Airtel.
Okay.
I've never used Airtel Money.
Until that day.
No, it works well. It works
Not
by the
very
way,
well.
Not you
Airtel Money
paying
works.
You're paying Safaricom with Airtel.
I swear,
But
yeah.
Airtel Money works really well.
And it was
Money
cheaper.
is money.
Oh, yeah.
It was cheaper. Like it was 10 shillings instead of 17.
Yeah. And also,
There you go. 7
they also have deals where sometimes Airtel to Airtel, they don't even charge you transaction fee.
But what was crazy, lesson learned again. If you ever lose your SIM card, please go to a Safaricom store because they'll be able to verify anything and
Immediately,
do all of
yeah.
that immediately. If you go to a dealership, it takes you 24 hours. So this is Calvin on a Friday. I can't withdraw bank to M-Pesa, bank to whatever. I was rolling cash.
Wow.
God
What's in
damn.
Kenya get beat.
That's crazy, man. Well, you know,
Hey,
going
really
on
a
on
rough
Friday.
Friday.
yeah,
My Friday was just...
by the way, shout out to the Kenya
team.
football
Yeah,
team.
we
around
didn't
the
get beat.
stars.
It was a
Stars,
good one.
man.
Yeah, very good effort, man. Now, apart from you losing your phone, man, how would you feel if your girlfriend's whole body count, you found your girlfriend's whole body count on her phone, like
When your notes.
like she has it in notes, right? She has it in notes, and she has even a score.
Yo.
She's ranked
Yo,
them.
let me
Like
tell
she's
you.
ranked
The-
the
those-
slams.
I saw the one 500 over 10.
Called Caleb.
Bro,
Caleb had 500.
Aye, me, I'm maintaining chill like this. I'm like, baby, do you want to go on a trip to the viewpoint?
Listen, Caleb was very motivated that
I'm just
day.
going to hang out with Caleb today. Nothing much.
500.
Caleb!
Hey.
But here's the thing, though. There were no dates. right? There were no dates.
No, there's no
He's
dates.
not dumb enough to.
She's not dumb enough to have dates. So all of these people and her ranking system for all of her previous trysts, so to speak, like what? You thought she wasn't having sex before you?
Unfortunately, you know the boyfriend is probably in that list as well, yeah?
It's,
No,
you know,
no, that's the issue.
I'll tell you that I have a list on my notes
and that's how I learned, bro.
Yeah.
Ashley is the one who actually showed me
from
for Kitambo.
years back.
Like here's a list.
Yeah.
These are the niggas.
And it's, let me not
It's a
say
hit
what
list.
it is so that if you go to my notes, you won't find it. But it got to a point I even started saving the names as like nicknames or pseudo names.
names.
Wow.
Yeah, code names. Because I'm
Agent
like,
Black.
exactly. If anybody ever goes to my list and looks through the names, I don't want it to be too obvious to be like, oh, there was a minor there or like a Brian. Nah. I'm saving you with a code name at this point.
That
So even
shit's
if you
crazy.
find it by mistake, you know,
won't
you know
know.
who is who.
Yeah.
But you know, but let me ask. The question I would ask is why.
I keep track, firstly.
Serial killer.
Wow.
And
Same wavelength.
She likes those documentaries.
I
So I'm like, you
do.
know what?
Same wavelength. Women serial killers. Hey.
But I don't.
Why? That's why I should be plotting
like,
for you.
Why?
Yeah,
But you know
telling her.
women- I mean-
Wait. She was telling us why.
To keep track.
Keep track of
Not
where.
that
Of your
many.
body count.
Let her cook, let her cook.
No. I don't know. To keep track, firstly, yes, the rating system matters. I removed my rating system because I was just like, we could try some again and they might be better. But yeah, just to keep track,
Like a
I think.
presidential pardon.
Yo.
Yeah, a presidential pardon would be lovely.
Actually, funny enough that you mentioned that. I was talking to some shorty who was telling me she linked up with a homie I quote unquote know. I was like, how was it? She was like, meh. But I gave him another try again. It was, meh. I was like,
Yeah.
That's a good
So-
one. That's a
Yani
good one.
guys have trial and error opportunity.
Yeah,
That's a
heavily.
good one.
Yani you can be given, you can take an Uber, you miss the turn.
Yo,
You're told,
You
let's
remember
try
like
again.
that day?
I have some pretty foul friends. When that story broke about the chick having
hit list.
the hit list,
Yeah.
I was like, we were having a conversation. I was like, yo, if I wanted to know my hit list and my block list are the same.
Block.
Hit list and the block list are the same.
Oh,
So you hit
shit.
and then block.
Hit
oh
and
my
run, bro.
God. That is, wow.
That's you or that's your friend?
No, me,
That's
of course not me.
Those
That
guys,
is diabolical.
those guys are in the Diamond League. Eh?
Hey.
But it kind of makes sense because how many times do you hear of stories? Like, even let's take an example of a joke when, say, Calvin starts dating right now, and I'm like, mtablokiana too, it's fine. You will block each
Fuck,
other. at
knock
some
on
point.
wood, nigga.
No, yeah, knock on wood, but it's a joke.
Can I tell you something?
It's a joke, but it's for real sometimes.
I'm
you know?
friends with everybody on my hit list. Like
And that's you.
They definitely circle back too.
Yeah, but that's like saying the United Nations, like
Yeah, I know, right?
like every country.
Then there's one US over there. I'll deny you all of the funding.
Actually, Jumani amesema uko na the whole United Nations kwa si
You know, actually, United Nations,
bro. Stand on
no,
business.
yo. United Nations is not a
Because you
good
know what?
example.
Yes.
You know, United Nations is not a good example.
Why
A good
not?
I'm at
example.
peace with everyone.
United-
Homie, is it Switzerland?
No. The best example
Nations is
in terms of
crazy.
organizations would be World Food Program.
Nah,
Wow.
now WFP.
Because they're all
different.
starving.
Wow.
Nah, hapo
Wow.
umejaribu sana lakini ni sawa, it's
Wow,
okay.
that's
It's okay.
mad.
Wrap this shit
okay.
up.
You try.
By the way,
so wait. So
World Feeding Program.
those glasses are bad, by the way.
thank you, bro.
Nice,
yeah.
Thank you, bro.
proper.
Mashisho, big up Mashisho,
Oh
man.
yeah, Bobo.
So
Oh, that one.
this is the first time
yeah.
you're hearing about women having, or you're seeing women actually have a hit list.
No, it's not the first time. I've heard of it.
Okay.
I don't understand why though.
So you'd never do it.
No, like I wouldn't do it.
Because I'm also wondering, like,
I mean,
why?
why would I do it? And you
Exactly,
and you have
Ashley.
blockchain.
Also, it's like, wow. Oh
Hey,
my God, you guys
blockchain.
are
You
You have
actually
blockchain on your
diabolical
contact list
today.
and you have blockchain on this other side.
I'm joking.
Honestly, okay, let me see. To keep track, yes, I mentioned that already. Also,
Keep track of
also,
what?
listen, if ever like some shit happens and someone gives me like crabs or gonorrhea or some shit, I'd be able to narrow down like the last 3 or the last 4, and I'm just like, one of y'all motherfuckers are the ones who did this shit to me, right?
I have a question.
Wait,
Wait, let her finish.
There's that.
Uh-huh.
Also, sometimes you just forget the niggas that you fucked with in the past. Yeah. There's some who
I
are
still
not
don't agree with that.
There's some who are not that memorable, and that's why we give them a second chance. Now, if I give you a second chance and
I've heard too much.
If you don't prove yourself right,
I
you're
don't
going to be
hear no
kicked
more.
out of the list
I've
because
heard
it
too
doesn't
much.
count.
I've heard too
So
much.
essentially, this list is for first 11, Amma.
I mean,
Hata
yeah.
si first 11.
I mean, all of them, if they're all
Guys
top
don't
5.
understand.
No, actually, are you having so much sex that you need to keep track
No,
like a
really, no.
secretary?
Yo.
Not
In
really.
football terms, right?
I wish I was.
So in football terms,
My
right?
rose is really helping at this stage, though.
So in football terms, so you said kicked out of the list. So this is Premier League.
You need to
I mean,
pay.
nobody has ever scored under 5 out of 10, though. So everybody's on the list.
Actually, stop.
So no one has ever scored below a 5 out of 10.
No, also because the selection is premium. So
So what's the lowest? Like a 5.5 or something?
yeah, pretty much.
Is he getting another spin?
Yeah, he cooled.
Okay.
He cooled. Yeah.
So whomever doesn't
Can we
maybe satisfy you properly doesn't make it to the hit list.
pretty much, because that's all about me.
So there's niggas who are not on your hit
No,
list.
because the selection is premium.
So this is only for the premium guys, not the people you fucked only.
Are you not understanding what I'm saying?
No, we are getting more.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
Andy
Okay,
is
okay.
in Etangoje.
Initially, it
Andy's
started.
reminded me of Nini, Yvonne Okwara and Gashagwa yesterday. So, are you saying you're not tribalist? Let us play this clip of this young lady
Initially-
saying this.
Evidence A.
Initially, it started as everybody, right? Then
Groundsmen, fielders.
fuck you and fuck off.
Wow.
Not literally, because you're not gonna make it on the list. But
Do we have commercials on this podcast? I think we need to start introducing.
By the way, I want you guys to know this is a good company. Just please like, share, and subscribe. What the hell am I
Jesus
been
Christ.
listening to? Do you know what
it's a wrap.
Do you know what you just said? Like you just said literally, right? That you keep a list just in case if one of them gives you like gonorrhea or crabs, and I'm like, are you hitting it raw? Like these niggas raw?
Oh
like,
no, not at all.
like I was just traumatized. Thank
That
you.
shit
Let's
is
clear.
crazy.
Can we
I'm
please
giving
hear?
all-
Can we please like make that clear? Right?
I'm
Okay.
giving all
examples. Of
yeah,
Scenarios.
all scenarios, all examples that might come to mind of why the list might be there, right?
Right.
Yeah, not necessarily that it happened.
Man, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of curious to see how I've ranked in different babes hit lists. Are you guys not curious about that?
Not really.
Not just for curiosity's sake. Not I'm losing sleep over this.
No.
Let's just be there like, I wonder how much or they drank.
Let me
Yeah.
put it to you like this, right?
Hey, pause, but
like,
okay.
wow, put it
That was
to you.
flagrant,
That's
man.
different.
That was flagrant.
Yeah.
But okay. I'll a red card.
You get what I mean? Like,
Is that
for
why
me,
you
I hate pause.
yeah, pause, right?
Yeah.
You know, like this, what's it called? This, what's that term? Body count conversation.
Yeah.
To be honest, like I've had homies talk about it and all of that. And to me, like I have never kept a body count. Like that's
Good Christian.
no.
Me
it's
too.
Like
Wait. What do you mean by that? What do you,
You
mean
know,
by
like
keeping a
how-
body count?
I don't have a number.
You don't know, like it could be.
So you don't know.
It could be 100. It could be 1,000. It could be 10.
And what's the purpose? It doesn't take away from the body. You still caught a body.
Valid.
So
No,
why?
my thing is this.
I mean, I'm on a
Finish
maswali.
yourself up. Oh no, like you're really dying on that.
I know how G was just like, calm. You know, it's like chicken getting into the oil.
It's like-
No, my thing is this. Like, honestly, I don't do that, right? Like,
You don't
hey,
know. You don't know.
I don't know.
I'm saying it could be.
Yeah, just
10.
say
No,
Yeah.
like
It could
yours
be 100.
Yours is what, 100K?
Me. No. Nowhere.
No,
Near.
you know, here.
No. Here's the real question.
No, let's not leave the real question. This guy at 100K. Have you ever had G House says how they were
give him
doing
a YouTube
R&B gigs? R&B gigs. How they used to have blockout curtains and what? You guys were blocking out curtains for what? Back in the day when
And
after parties
then they were
all.
playing gospel slow jams.
I know, right?
And whining on each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Actually, close your mouth.
Gospel close jam, gospel body jams is crazy. Let me heal.
Struck by lightning.
Let me heal you Let me strike you with thy
That
wand.
song, no, bro. Let me tell you, that song. I know the song you're talking about. Terry Garman.
Take me.
I really don't mind any way you bless me.
I
Lord,
really
it's fine.
don't mind.
That was a big tune.
That's a big tune.
That was a big tune in the.
Are you guys not scared of lightning from up above?
There's a lightning
Jumanji has made it
arrestor.
this many years without being struck, so I think we're
It's
good.
pretty fine.
Yeah.
I think like when the conversation of body counts, is,
Why is your voice going lower?
I'm just saying that I don't see the big deal. Like
No, the
I
real question.
don't see the big deal, and I'll say this because we all grew up in different times. It's like I find that like in this era or your era or whatever, right? There are so many standards. Not standards is the right word. So many. Before you guys even get to link up, there's so much things you go through.
Prerequisites.
You have to understand that, like, if you go back to the boomer generation, then like, fam, these niggas, all they did was fuck. There was no fucking, there was no.
They're catching
IG,
bodies left and right.
Facebook.
But there was pure
Bro,
cocaine.
there was like, can you imagine a time
There was pure cocaine and heroin.
there was cocaine, there was
Yeah,
heroin,
pure.
there
Yeah.
was weed, there was cultural awareness of like, yo, I'm first generation black in this country, whatever. Bro, imagine, like, look at something like Freaknik. Do you guys ever heard about Freaknik?
Hey,
Yeah.
Freaknik in the
Like,
States.
now you imagine,
God damn.
Imagine
Freaknik,
seeing your mom today in the photos for free.
and this is what I'm trying to say. So you see that era
Seeing
there,
your girl.
that era there of like you say, like I'd say like the 80s or that era. Guys were, why do you think like in those era, like family, your family, you guys got 7 brothers and 16.
Yeah.
Guys were just fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were fucking. They were fucking. They were fucking. They were fucking.
Yeah, that's a lot of fucking.
Yeah, no. So what I'm trying to say is.
That's the point.
So the point I'm trying to say is that era.
Imagine your pops. Hi,
Bro.
fucking listening to Pusher, man.
Let me. You know this
I'm
is
your pusher,
this is
man.
the perfect. This is the perfect segue. Run the clip of the guy who's talking about his dad.
God.
I hated my dad for a long time, yeah, for many reasons. Like he wasn't the best dad growing up. But one thing that I realized was, imagine how hard it is to change yourself. Like man will say, I want to go gym, or I want to stop smoking, or I want to stop drinking. You think you're gonna change an old person that's been on this earth longer than you? My life is so peaceful now that I've accepted my dad for who he is. My little brother was born 2 months after my son.
Oh man.
My youngest brother.
Uncle's younger than his nephew.
Bro, and my younger brother's mum is my age, mid-30s. You know what I mean? And my dad's a big man. I'm like, Dad, why are you having kids the same time I'm having kids? Like, bro, like, can't you calm it down? And you know what he said to me? He said, if you think I have too many kids, kill yourself so they can reduce.
What do you mean that's a bar? It's a bar, but like, the only say it's dark, it's a bar. It's
dark, boy, it's a bar.
You ain't been on pull up before?
Now you see what I'm saying? This guy here from the podcast, shout going out, Melinde, like I met them in London when I was there, right? He's saying his dad's youngest child is younger than his child.
Than his own child, yeah.
His dad's baby mom is his age.
And they've gotten kids at the same time.
At the
with
same
their
time.
dad.
That's good.
great.
That's brand new bonding.
But that's what I'm saying.
I'm with it.
But,
Exactly.
but that's what I'm saying to you, bro. That era of like tell his dad. You see what his dad said? His dad said, if you think I have too many kids, kill yourself.
Go and analyze
But you
yourself.
analyze yourself. Yo, you know that now that I think about it,
Yeah.
that shit's gonna be trauma for him. Imagine watching your dad parent your younger sibling
damn.
and be like, oh, loving, and then having
what
to
you
love
want-
your grandkid.
No,
At
but
the
I
same
think the
time,
bane,
No.
the bane
And
of this
showing
conversation,
love to to the grandkid more lovingly than you were ever loved.
and that's the thing, that's the bane of the conversation. That's why he's livid, because he says his dad wasn't like the best dad ever.
Right.
You know, and of course the dad is now more mature, you know,
Yeah.
he's older, he's wiser, and it's given that anybody who is at a particular age older than younger parents is going to know how to raise kids better than them, because experience by default.
Yeah.
You know.
I think his kid is blessed to have an uncle who's younger than him.
Yeah.
Uncle, yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
But you know what?
You get in trouble.
They're just
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's in charge.
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy? That's a crazy family dynamic. But you know what? If I was the one and my dad crossed me, and I'm seeing him love his grandkid and my younger sibling more than he ever loved me. And this nigga's out here telling me, yo, go die if you feel that I've had more numbers. Yo, I'm fucking his wife.
I knew I was coming with that. No, but you know,
So you're going to
Win-win.
sleep with your stepmom.
No, we're not related.
I see your category.
there's no blood.
There's no blood. There's no
Say
blood.
win-win.
He fucked the whole dynamic. Who
You're
told you to?
fucking the mother of your brother.
No, this is my step bro.
of his
It's your brother.
No, listen.
He's the
It's the younger
brother.
brother.
No. We just
You're
happened.
fucking your
we just-
brother's mom.
We just happened to park in the same parking
that's
lot.
insane.
No relation.
That's insane. Oh my god.
Do you know what?
Okay, here's another question. Are you keeping receipts or not?
Of course.
Of course, yes or no.
No. In case he ever makes some other stupid comment.
So you
First
make-
and foremost, I need him to tell me where the fucking will is at.
The will.
Yeah.
So that what?
Because I need to be in that will.
Wait, so
After you fuck his wife.
exactly.
Yeah.
Bro, how do you think that's gonna
You're
work
so
out?
diabolical,
Yo,
Jesus
Matter of fact,
Christ.
you're never seeing anything on that
Nah,
wheel.
You're not seeing
Never on the
it,
wheel.
I'm saying, you know, at his age, he's got like a 30-year-old pretty young thing. That like half of his homies are on pacemakers. They're like, yo, your heart is still working. You can pump this shit. I'm like, bro, you don't want to be embarrassed at 70. You get? I'm like, please
Wow.
add me.
Wait, G, do you think you could get kids at this
Oh,
age?
God.
Like, say you just
Of course.
Yeah, I could get them. Yeah, I could get them. But would I? I don't know. I think that if I was the kind of person who was like, like my bro, shutting up the world, I feel like my brother's gonna be having kids even when he's like in his 50s.
True Jamaican.
Because that's my uncle.
That's
10
an
kids.
insane way
I
to
don't think
give
for me.
props to
I
your
don't
bro.
know.
Yeah. It's
That's
like
a very insane way to give props
populate.
to your bro.
Has Donovan got a new kid yet?
No, Donovan's done, man. I think he had the
Snip.
Oh.
Did they snip it? Or, by the way, speaking about this shit, would you guys get your tubes tied up?
no.
It's too early
no
for me
reason.
to say, bro. What has Jan's about?
But,
So I mentioned this the other day.
But he did it after 10 kids, man. Like,
Jeez.
he's
Hey,
got 10
bro,
kids.
bro,
Like,
Yeah, he's
there's
good.
nothing left to lose.
That's
No, I
true.
respect
And
that
I
shit.
think
man.
Arsenal minus the goalkeeper, eh?
You know, I think he even had one after the kid. After, I think he actually had one after the snip.
What?
Yo.
But so obviously it wasn't done properly. I don't know.
Clearly, did he go back?
I get your
Sue
money
them
back.
niggas.
Feel like
So,
you fucked this
I
shit
them
up.
niggas.
I told you how my gyno friend was telling me how guys in this city, so they've got a wife, and they ain't scared about little STD, HIV, and all of this shit. They're
They're scared.
shooting
Guys
up
are-
the block.
Ain't no
Pregnant.
fucking
Yeah,
way.
shit.
Apparently, but guys are more scared of kids than they are scared of
So
STDs.
they're just out here humping, and they're just like, yo, this chick is over there, like, you know, she's probably like, yeah, I can't wait to trap this rich nigga. This chick is like, yo, this guy's like, yo, she thinks she can fucking trap me. They can fucking trap themselves in a lot of
Oh my
other things.
God.
Yeah.
But that's the
Yeah,
play.
it's a cruel world, man.
Yeah, so,
crazy,
so,
man.
So they're out here shooting blanks, but
yeah,
oh my
intentionally. They
goodness.
just hook up. Brrr, pa, 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 pa.
Stop.
So when Shorties are trying to get the
They're shooting
insurance
up the
policy
club.
locked in,
Bro,
them niggas are 10 steps
nothing,
ahead.
Imagine.
nothing. That's the play. Guys are
Game
who
is
just
game, man.
headshots every day.
And you know it's
And they're
reversible
not-
apparently.
It is. But that's when you meet the right one. You're like, hello.
Yeah, fungwa.
And hide
Fungwa.
my things, boy. It's
Anyway,
crazy.
Ashley, you were hosted on Zoza podcast. I saw the
Yes.
ladies edition.
That was-
I enjoyed the whole episode.
Thank you.
That
thank
was
you.
fire.
That was fun. I
yeah.
love that we had a bunch of babes around. You know, usually it's just
What day does Zoza go out?
cockfest.
Right?
Wednesdays. Wednesdays?
I'll have to watch it. I've not watched it yet.
No, it's fire. They had some really, really amazing conversations. But I wanted to ask you about something. It's something we had put up on the group. We didn't really get to it, but I think you're the only one who can answer. And I kind of thought about it watching that episode with you and the ladies. But the pain of rejecting the guy you know who would be good for you, but it's because you don't feel that way about him.
Oh yeah.
But like, you know, if I give this guy a chance, he'll do anything
Damn.
and everything for me.
One too many.
Yeah, but you know, damn, I have to reject the mandem.
I mean,
It's
yeah.
hard to let you go. I know I must.
I don't even know how to answer that question. Okay, what are you asking exactly? Like, what's the feeling of doing that? How does it feel doing
The
that?
process, like what's going on in your mind? What are you thinking about? What are you
That's
feeling?
quite deep, though.
Yeah, I think I
That's
just
what she
make it
said.
very clear. Like I'm gonna. Wow, we don't make it that far.
Like,
Unfortunately,
go on, Ashley.
Yeah.
I think personally, I usually just make it very clear from the get. Like I'm not gonna lead you on, with you thinking that there's a there's an opportunity for anything or everything or
Other
something.
than this moment.
Other than, this or...
But the question I would ask, sorry to interrupt, is that like, so you could meet a guy who would give you everything you want, but you don't feel that way about him.
Yeah.
But you could have a little smash.
No.
No smash.
If I'm not attracted to someone, honestly, I don't think I'd be able to smash. Like at all. If I'm not attracted to you, physically, mentally, because by the time I'm even smashing, I'd have to have like a proper conversation with you.
A connection,
or a connection, like
so
even if it's just for fun. But if I'm not attracted to you and you can give me the world, I'm not able to. Like, I just make it very clear from the get, like, we can be friends. So you can still offer me everything that you know.
So Andy, let me ask you now.
Ask me.
If you met a chick who you know is wife material, but you're not that into her in that level, would you still smash?
Nigga. Is the sky blue?
Wow.
Is water wet?
Men are trash for real.
It's not that men are trash. Just like Ashley, I think I'd be very clear about it. But once I notice that, this is how you feel about me, I have to handle that situation very delicately. Because I know...
Evidently.
This is not just, a regular... She's... And we know how sometimes women end up feeling after sex.
Yeah.
Things change. A lot of things change. She might have intended for this to be a one-time thing, but then you have a session and she's like,
Can I just tell you that, like, eventually it figures a point where you won't smash that chick?
No, of course, because you don't feel that way about her.
It's not even about that you don't feel that way about it. That's a component. But also it becomes a case that you start saying to yourself that, like, I'm just no longer in that game of leading anybody down the street because I know how much it can hurt someone. You know what I mean? So you end up now being a lot more...
but that's
just like Ashley.
What do you call it? Like that bandwidth. There's guys who go on road all
mad.
No,
true. Leading down the road. People have no consequences whatsoever.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
that's a lot of people. That is a lot of people, G. Guys with actually intent and say, I don't want to lead you. Very good upbringing. Other
but
people
they're
out
rare.
there.
Niggas will rather ghost you than actually have a conversation with you.
Yeah.
Simple.
I personally, I think it's very disrespectful.
I think
because it's as simple as just coming to me and having a conversation.
If
you have that conversation, you'll probably realize it's not as deep as it is, as you think it is, right?
I wish we could Google something. I was reading about ghosting. I think it came up in some, how you're on Instagram, right? Ghosting is actually, it had been named as a reason for like mental health disorders at some point.
I bet.
Yeah.
For the party being ghosted?
Yeah.
I mean, of course it can do a number on you.
Because you can imagine being ghosted by people over time gives you a bit of like self-doubt.
Self-doubt, 100%.
Yeah, and what like, hey, what's going on?
There's a TikTok of a babe who was actually describing what bullying is as grown-ups, or how grown-ups bully. And one of the thing was now ghosting as a whole. So if you're, let's say, in a friend group or in a relationship, or a form of manipulation, I don't remember exactly what she said, when people now start ghosting you. So that's a form of bullying or mental manipulation. So fully get what you're saying.
G, what about you? Because me, on the real, I mean, just like Ashley, if I'm not feeling or if I don't see you like that, then I won't even bother. I'm not going to go in there. But the difference is, I think I'd give it some more time. I wouldn't want to just rule it out immediately. I'd give it some more time because I have also been the guy who gets to develop feelings for someone over a period of time. At the beginning, I never used to see them like this. Maybe they did. But with time, I was like, you know what? Yeah, this could be something.
Yeah.
What about you, G?
No, I'm not doing it. I mean, OG, but this, nah.
From the get, you're not doing it.
No, I'm not doing it. Because I know what it feels like on the other side.
Yes.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
So you've kind of just matured past that point, you know what I mean? Old G, like, just growing up, G.
G from Brixton.
No, I'm not from Brixton. I'm from Northwest. I'm from Harlesden, which is hood. But yeah, like I
wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
Anko unasema aje?
But I wasn't always there. But go on.
Unasema aje?
For me,
Shodi is, bro, she's ready.
Ready.
She's like, tell me how high to jump, and I'm jumping that high. That's how much she's into, and you're like, damn, she can be wife material.
But she's not
she's
sure.
like, she's about to jump.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God,
stay
he's about
grounded.
to make her- oh man.
Shut up.
Why did I
Every
even
time
go
he
there?
says something twice or asks something, we
you know,
should
you know,
know.
yeah, you know it's coming. Pause.
Can we
Go back to Google.
can we talk about this?
Oh, okay.
Can we talk about Spotify adding DMs?
Listen.
Can I give you a true
I've
story?
not tried
Yes.
it yet.
I'm gonna give you a true story, right? So, I use an app called Revolut, which is a fintech app, right? Do you know in Revolut, you can send messages to other people who are on Revolut? So maybe like I've sent you money, or you just happen to be on Revolut. Like it pops up and says like how Telegram would say,
Like WeChat.
Calvin is now on Revolut.
Oh damn.
Bro, let me tell you that it's a little bit too close to my money, bruv.
Yeah.
Like I've opened the app to check my balance, and I'm seeing a message from you saying, "Let me hold some."
Send me a liquor
No,
sample.
it's not.
But you see, you've not been on. You didn't use WeChat.
No, I
did.
So WeChat is very big in China.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
It's Chinese.
So it's Chinese, right? So in China, you do just about everything on WeChat. Like even
Yes.
exiting WeChat is you're in the unknown. You're like, hello, where are we? Let me go back. So you make payments, call your Uber, everything. So I can see why a lot of apps are really getting into that whole,
The
you're
chat.
really trying to make your community, because,
Yeah.
community is massive right now, right? So you can imagine people are able to talk. I can send you, we can talk about this and that. We can share stock options, all of these kind of things. And here's the thing. I mean, for Spotify, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. It
does.
We're always sharing playlists, right?
Facts.
Yes.
On third-party apps.
Yes.
How about we
Facts.
do it within?
Yes.
You get?
Facts.
And also now, so imagine the possibilities that could come off of just this. It's a million. So it's a really good one. So imagine getting to a point where Spotify becomes a chatting tool. Like now, WhatsApp, you even be able to share images. If I can share playlists and algorithms,
Yeah.
so you can now share.
Send files.
That's
Yeah.
one more platform we have chats on now.
Bro,
Because we already have TikTok, we have Instagram
Yeah.
where we chat. Now we can chat on Spotify as well.
Nah,
And
I
about
think
different
it's
things.
fire.
Yeah,
I think
same,
it's fire.
honestly.
So that you don't send me a song from Spotify to my
On my-
WhatsApp,
yeah, or
and then I have
IM.
to click the link on WhatsApp to go back
back.
to
Exactly.
Yeah, but the
Spotify
problem
to
I
listen to the same song.
The problem I have with that is, you may have people who you may have random followers on and it's the same with IG.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
let's say you have 100,000 IG followers, right?
Yes.
And any of them can message you, like
I'm
you just
sorry,
get-
the rest of us have 20 followers, so that's a you problem.
yeah, but but what I'm trying to say is that, and it's the same way when somebody finds your WhatsApp number, messages you, and like, so I can imagine I'm just there listening to fucking the Confessions album, because that's what I'm listening to this week, right? And I'm just trying, I'm all caught up thing. Hey G, big fan. I'm just like, yo.
Get out
But
of my-
maybe it's going to
my
be
chat.
just like IG. Maybe you have to accept or
Accept it.
allow for you to receive
Yeah,
something.
but even in IG, you have to go in and change the settings. Like, I don't know if I've changed it back, but at some point you couldn't message me on IG. And it's not like being precious. I just don't want anyone to message me like.
No, it's a you thing, because I know 1 year, because bro, I know you're in technology. What's gonna happen? It's going to roll out. Jimani is going to get on it. He's going to chambo it inside out, and then Jimani will do his favorite thing on any social media app: start blocking people. Just start blocking people. I think that's what you're gonna do eventually. It's given.
Why do you make me sound like, bro? Listen, I think you lot should give me some props. Do you know? You see, I'm still on Snapchat. I've not lost my.
But
You stopped streaking.
Yeah,
You,
I
you,
don't
you
talk to
just
no
woke
one
up
there.
one day and decided to kill the streaks.
And do you remember how he was-
after you came back?
Yeah, and he
Pause.
came back with all the energy. Like he was
Yeah.
like, I'm not killing streaks this time. I'm not gonna lose my password.
Props my ass.
I don't like.
I'm looking through my notes.
You loved Snapchat at some point.
some
You know,
point.
speaking about like how guys use Spotify and all of that, I'm looking through my notes app because there's a lady who came up to me at Kalamata on Saturday and was like, hey, my friend is a bit shy. Could you give her a shout? And I wrote her name down and I can't.
Because the phone was stolen, didn't it?
No, but that was after it was
Sad.
stolen.
I'm joking.
Yeah, because this
But
is
speaking
after.
about Kalamata, I want to give props to Kalamata. I love the food there.
Same.
Food is good. Let's give
I've
them some
never
props.
eaten there.
Are you serious?
Really?
Swear to God.
I was there yesterday with Tachangi.
Oh, I was there on Tuesday with my mom.
Yeah, like I
beautiful
think
food.
we need to do a
Oh, yesterday
restaurant.
was
We need to do a restaurant
Monday.
review.
Yeah.
Venom actually came up with a good idea for the podcast we could do next week. He's
You want to
try-
put it out there right now, or you want to tell us about it?
I'll tell you
there?
about it so that like
Okay.
right, what it is basically like every one of us has to write our biggest red flag, but it can't be surface level about ourselves. And then you have to pick the red flag and read it, and then we have to try and guess who it belongs
It is. Okay.
Speaking of perfect segue. I made the shout going out to Elsie. I think you know Elsie. She's a
think
big
so.
fan of Good
Oh, yeah,
Company
yeah, I
and
know.
everything that we do, all of us. And she dropped something light. She was like, just this one for the podcast, for the guys, right? If the good girl, and I dropped it in the group, if the good girl in the friend group went to jail, what would be the first thing to come to your mind? So since
Oh, so
Ashley,
me.
so
I
she
am
was
the good
like,
girl.
yeah, we bring this to the podcast since Ashley is the only girl on the podcast.
And a very good
And
girl.
we ruminate now. Like, that's a story for another day. Yeah, we can ruminate on it. So Ashley has been arrested, right? And all of us are like, oh damn,
What do you think she did?
what do you think she did? So if Ashley was arrested today, what do we guys? Maybe, bro,
Oh.
I have $1,010,000.
Oh, no,
Wow.
But no, for each of us though, if Calvin was arrested,
Yes.
what do you think he did?
For beating up the thug who stole his phone.
No.
Okay. For stealing another phone.
Let me tell you, if this guy has been arrested, he's done something crazy in a bar.
That too.
Yeah.
Kwanza wewe, we need to talk about the R&B gig that was at Muscles 2 weekends ago. Because I saw you levitating. I saw you were moving, man.
No,
I could say-
Calvin enjoys himself when he's out there.
Oh yeah, he does.
He does.
Oh yeah, he does.
In a bar. In a bar. No.
Bro,
No, I completely agree with
I
you,
could not
Money.
see,
Yes.
like, you're not the guy that's on road. Calvin was in a fight. No, Calvin was da-da-da. But Calvin, when he's under his alcohol, Calvin, yeah,
But you know,
he did it.
But you know what?
That's
Here's the
right.
thing.
He did
Here's the
that
thing.
shit.
Here's the thing. One thing about me is this: I am not starting no fucking fights.
But you're ending one.
No, but I'm trying to say that, like, end of the day,
never.
I didn't say fight. I said it happened in the bar. I don't know what it was that happened.
You're the
some
one
shit
who talked
happened.
It
about
happened in the
fighting.
bar. I didn't say nothing about fighting.
Stole alcohol in a bar.
No, maybe you've tried to stop
Now
a
that
fight.
one too. That
Stop
one
a
too.
fight.
Man, I don't know.
No, maybe over a girl.
I'm just saying that.
Oh,
like,
hell no.
I'm just saying that I don't see you doing shit crazy unless you're high.
Yeah.
For Calvin, I'm saying traffic.
Yeah.
Even
Road
you.
rage.
Yeah.
Even you.
Hell no.
Road rage.
For the two
I
of
got
you.
a bit of road
Traffic?
rage.
Yeah, the closest, Ashley. It's the
Maybe
closest.
speeding.
It's still traffic.
Okay, fine.
It's a
Don't say
traffic offense. Okay, by traffic I mean traffic offense.
Okay.
Or
What's the max?
what else could it mean? I'm a
When you say traffic, it's like overlapping.
What's the max you
or-
guys have done
no,
on
just a
Kenyan
traffic
roads?
offense.
Sorry?
Whatever it could be.
Huh?
What have you done?
What's the max you guys have done on Kenyan roads?
In speed, like driving.
Yeah.
Who do you want to incriminate
Why?
himself?
Oh yeah.
I plead the fifth.
Why would you do that?
So
Man,
what are you
someone
guys
incriminate
saying?
me.
1 or 2?
Look at this guy. Jimani.
Listen.
Calvin has been arrested. What has he done?
It's in a bar.
Ashley. Calvin amekuwa
Agreed,
arrested.
agreed.
I feel
What
like
about Ashley?
she slapped somebody.
Really?
I don't
I
think.
feel like she's not-
I
I'll
don't
never
think
be
so.
violent.
I don't
Really?
think so.
If I ever beat someone, just know you're going to end up in hospital, and that's why I'm not violent.
That's why you were arrested.
Now I want to see it.
Nah, you don't want to see my angry side.
No, not on me.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
anybody.
But if Andy-
I'm going to Langata and the person is going to hospital, like that's
If
that's why I don't
Andy-
get mad.
Let's leave it at that, guys.
If
Comment
Andy-
section. Comment section.
No, wait. If you got a phone call saying Andy was being arrested, what do you think he's been arrested
Isn't it obvious?
Where's Moses?
You know
Where's
what's
Moses?
crazy?
Remove your shoes. You're standing on holy ground.
Here's the thing. Let me tell you, if Andy ever got arrested, I was watching a documentary. Actually,
Yeah.
it's not a documentary. It's a big UK story, right?
Yes.
From a couple of years ago. There was a guy he was of South American descent, right? And for the longest duration, he was a bus driver. Driving through the various streets of London for so many years. All of a sudden, he hit the lotto. Real life. But I think he must have won like 100,000 quid or something, right? He bought a house, this, that. But the guy was doing a whole other lot of things. He's South American. He was moving cocaine. He was like the
Immediately
biggest
say
drug
South American.
As a
kingpin.
bus driver.
As a bus driver.
Love it.
For
Best
years.
Best cover.
For years. He wasn't flashy, nothing. As in, do you understand?
Smart.
Driver, you're stopping. How many minutes? Let's go. For years. And then the cops were like, you know what? There's something a bit of a miss over here, you know? And they just started investigating him over a duration for so long. And they found out he was the biggest kingpin. The craziest thing about this story is this. When he was arrested and his like whole arrangement collapsed, his whole smuggling, kingpin empire, what. That's how the price of cocaine became so high in the
No
UK.
shit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He was moving so much that...
So
Wow.
much. Like it blew up, like quadrupled just because of that.
That's crazy.
So you're saying if I'd be arrested, it's because I'm a
No, I
drug.
was just giving another story.
Okay.
If you were...
A drug lord or a kingpin is insane. Damn.
If Andy...
Abraham.
It was Moses.
It was
actually.
Moses,
Abraham
yeah.
was with the children.
Thank
If
you.
Andy gets arrested...
Because of what? Moses and the 10 Commandments or burning bush.
Whichever fits.
It's because of Moses. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
Let's leave it there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
okay.
All right. No,
So if I'm arrested, why?
it's because of Moses and the burning
And
bush.
burning bush. Yeah, I
Yeah.
couldn't agree more. Yeah,
Yeah.
comment section, man. If the guys on the panel get arrested, oh, that's my camera. Yeah, Calvin, Ashley, G, me. Why are we locked up, man? Comment
But if
section.
I,
Let's
let me
get
ask you guys, if I got arrested, what would you guys think it was for?
You're
traffic. Traffic offense.
Traffic.
Traffic offense, you're Swahili. Excuse me, boss.
Damn, no. Customs, no. Maybe smuggling something through customs.
He's not getting arrested.
I think he's too paranoid for that.
That's the thing.
He's getting
too
arrested
paranoid.
for running a
coward.
light, speaking badly to a cop.
Jesus,
You're wasting my time.
No, I used to, but
You
not
can't
anymore.
do
No,
that.
this you chill.
What? I chill now. Now I chill.
Yo, there's a day I was on what road, and then I made a turn to get onto Owings Kodek, right? And there was so much traffic, so I was just like, yo, this is a waste of time because I was trying to going towards Mamolit. So I turned, and when I was coming up, I'd passed a cop, right? So she was walking up. So the minute I turned like this, she was right there. She was like, hi, stop.
Mama tu hapo.
Bro, I was just like, she rolled down the window. She's like, umefanya nini? I told her, bro, skiza, this is not the day.
Mambo ni mengi.
I told her I'm running late. I showed her my press card. She's like, hini nini. I was like, bro, listen, if you want us to go to the police station, let's go. I'm not arguing.
Hatuna time.
I'm not, but I was not in a hurry. I think I just had a long day. I was tired. I'm just like, but I'm like, since I've not broken no law, as in,
per
okay,
se.
I'm just, there's a lot of traffic, guys are overlapping, so
No,
I'm
Calvin,
turning.
Calvin stepped on me once, man. This guy, he'll be arrested for so
He
many
ran
things.
you over.
I've just remembered. The memories have come flashing now.
So you get,
And using his phone in. Okay, let me not do that.
Yo, you know what?
No,
Traffic.
I used to go off on cops like until a cop just by Daystar University one time. It's like he's getting in the car. He got in the car and I was just livid. And he goes, "Boss, listen, man, just don't speak to us like that." And I thought, and he was cool. He's like, you can't be out of your car talking to me like that.
Sorry.
And you were in the wrong?
I wasn't in the wrong, but I was so
okay.
pissed off because, like, my mentality was always being, listen, I've done nothing wrong. What the fuck are you stopping me for?
Yeah.
You get me? And then you see the accent kicks in and all that stuff.
Which one?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
there's one. Those same Daystar lights, right?
Yeah.
I remember, I've never forgotten it. On a Saturday morning, I was with a fundi because we were doing a bit of construction. The traffic lights weren't working, right? So I'm doing the turn. I'm coming from Nairobi Hospital, doing the turn so that I can go up towards. I'm going to Dagoretti to buy wood and what. I'm with the fundi. The cop stops me. He's like, yo, you didn't see the light. I'm like, bro, the lights are not fucking working. And you guys are the ones directing and everything. He's like, no, I don't care. We go to Kilimani police station. I told the fundi, okay, you don't budge from the front. Let him sit at the back. Went to Kilimani police station. He's like, yo, I need to impound your car. I was like, fuck off. I'm not giving you no car keys. Like the lights were not working, right? So anyway, he's like, cool, write me or whatever. Me, I'm like, write me a ticket. We'll fucking figure it out. You get? Like, I'll go, you can beat this shit.
Yeah.
You understand? And you can even go and say, yo, it wasn't, the lights weren't working. Hey, we're over there. So they've got like a window that's like a see-through, like from, I think, the traffic superintendent or something. He's like, Calvin, what are you doing here? I explained to him. Told him, your cop guy over here. He told me, just let that guy go. Now, the problem is this. This fucker who's now wasted my time is now like, oh, Pole, I thought...
Yeah, I know.
Then he's like, he has the audacity to say, hey, do you want to drop me back at... I was like,
Piga kalesa, man. Piga kalesa.
And he was so, he wanted my keys because, you know, he's looking at my Capasso. He's like, at the he's going to have it held over there. I was like, bro, listen, as long as I know I am on the right and you're trying to harass me and not even harass you, you're now wasting my time.
No, I these days I disarm cops, man. I'm like, boss, how you doing? Hey, you're here now. I don't even know you from Adams. And just keep
How's the
it
family?
So that's on the flip side, right?
Yeah.
I know a lot of traffic cops in Kilimani. True story. My friend Martin, we're going for lunch. We're going for lunch at ABC Place on a Sunday. So he is stopped by police by Kileleshwa, just by the Art Cafe, by the roundabout as you go up the Art Cafe. So, yeah, I don't know what was wrong with the car. Anyway, he comes all the way to ABC Place, stops, switches off the car. We're having lunch, chill. We're about to leave. We now can't leave. Why? His car can't start. He's looked for his keys. He hasn't found them. So, obviously, the car can't go on because the keys are not. This is one of those push-to-start motifs. Yo, so I'm like, what happened? Describe to me your journey coming here. Bro, he told me he was stopped by cops. So I'm like, you must have dropped the keys.
Yeah.
So what do? I call a traffic lady at Kilimani, the police station. Describe to her the whole situation. She says, okay, no problem. She called the cops who were on ground at that particular place because they all know each other.
Yeah.
Would you believe his keys were found?
So
Around there.
the keys.
No, the cops. When he dropped the keys, the cops took them.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So he would have had to wait for someone from home to bring his
a
keys.
spare key.
God damn.
You get?
Wow.
But the good thing is this, I have good rapport with that particular cop. So she was just like, where to my lunch too? Akuna shida. But now what's even crazier, when we got the number of now that guy, he was like, okay, cool, no problem. The keys were there and all of that. And you know what's the crazy thing about it? He said, imagine had that guy spoken badly to us.
Yep.
True.
Moral of the story here, do not be mean to cops or to traffic cops. Like,
Na more curious,
don't
Calvin
talk
alipata
down.
hizo manamba aje.
Huh?
You create relationships.
Hey, I have so many cops.
Hey, traffic cops.
my
Cops, you got to know
number.
this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
you
if they
gotta-
stop you and then you talk to each other and you're chill? Just be like, na namba yako.
Yeah.
If next time I have an issue, I'll just hit you up.
Here's the thing, you got to know about your locality, right? Especially when you lose like IDs, all of those different kind of things,
need
right?
these guys.
Or even, just crazy things. I feel like as we get so, how we live in apartments and all of these things, people don't even know their neighbors. I myself, right? I don't know half of the people who stay on my floor.
How about all?
You get? I don't know them, right?
Yeah.
But it's a thing. And I'll give you an example. When I lost my SIM card last week, when I went to the Safaricom store, the dealer shop, there was a lady who came in and was like, hey, she's trying to access the M-Pesa of her late husband. Her husband had died, right? And the lady was like, hey, we need an affidavit. We need a death certificate. We need a letter from your chief and this and that. And he
Hey,
called me like,
nakongangori, man.
I was like,
Yeah.
yo, letter from the chief.
From the chief,
Who
bro.
is your
Like,
chief?
who is your chief?
Yeah.
Gee, do you know who's your chief?
I have no idea.
And you know how much power
Do we
chiefs
have-
have,
do we
bro.
Yo, chiefs.
God damn.
Even in Kileleshwa.
We have a chief?
You know,
Yeah.
do you know this dip that you use from Likoni Road? From Art Cafe Market going up towards Dennis Street. That is where the chief's camp used to be.
Really?
What does the chief do?
The chief has to sign some documents for you, like in terms of like death certificate and all of those in your locality. Even before the cops, especially if anything, like someone passed on at home, those kind of things.
Yeah.
Hey, it's crazy. Chiefs have so much power.
They they need to be on ground with everything
Every
that's
single
going
thing.
on in that particular location, bro.
Wow.
They have so much power.
Even-
You don't get a lot of things done until you get some signatures from
the chief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead from the chief.
Even when you go to shags, right? Like when I've done burials for my grandparents and what, the chief was like the chief guest. You guys over there of Nayat, you've been told the toilets are special toilets. Other guys can
But one
say
arrow-
dear themselves anywhere. The chief, when he says, so this is what we're going to do. The chief has to cool up before you guys, but
It's
Wild.
insane.
hey,
Yeah.
but that's the most like chiefs feel good about themselves.
Yeah.
But they're
And they have
local
a lot of
gods.
power, bro.
But they're very powerful. Now those are the guys who are telling all the way the high ups what's happening.
Yeah.
Speaking
the
of-
ones on ground.
Yeah, speaking of something on a grander scale, a borderless Africa with one president, one currency, one military command,
Oh, yeah.
and one parliament. And Julius Malema has his proposal. Amesema
No,
the South
can't
African
Hard one.
So
what?
if we were to achieve exactly what he's talking about, I don't think maybe one leader representing the whole Africa maybe would work per se, or
Can't
it
work.
can be run like how USA runs, their governance. Like we have one major guy, and which is basically the same thing which we
Yeah.
have over here. Only that now we need to select one leader who is going
Bro.
to now. So what do you think
That
in
would be
Africa?
hectic.
How would you
Imagine-
go about that?
Imagine Africa voting for one president.
When these
Bro,
presidents who've been there for over 50 years.
Francophone Africa over there.
Anglophone.
English, Anglophone Africa over here.
German,
Southern Africa down
Arabs,
there.
yeah.
Arabic Africa over there.
not
And
happening.
we have this mentality of we want our guy in there. We think about being in Africa. How many tribes are there?
Well, that's the thing. So
yeah.
it's about let's not have our guy being there. It's about who is going to best represent us, and then we can run this thing.
You
Like,
know-
do you think Muammar Gaddafi would have actually achieved this?
Muma was onto something, right? But
Yeah.
Muma had also really fucked up way before he was trying to achieve this, right? When you look at Muma and stories about, what is it called, G? Lockerbie. The bombing and all of those kind of things. He was on the list. Like, Muma was actually taken for idiot, if you ask me, right? He was banned. And then he had like a image where he tried to befriend the West. They unbanned him. Don't you guys remember that speech that he made in the UN?
Okay.
And
Yeah.
everybody was like, what the fuck? We just
Yeah.
unbanned you.
Yeah.
And then everybody they now started to dig up. When the bombs now are being dropped, NATO and all of those. He was onto something. But Africa has too many vested interests, right?
Yeah.
Now, I'll give you guys an example. Did you guys know that Kenya is holding the Africa French Summit next year in Kenya?
French.
Yes.
No, I didn't know.
French or friend?
French.
Okay.
No.
The French Africa Summit is being held in.
Nairobi.
Yeah.
What sense does that make?
That's very interesting. That's a question.
What do they do? What are they about?
Haven't you seen what's been happening with Francophone Africa?
With all Mali and them.
Yeah.
Something's always been happening in.
No, Francophone guys have really been saying, hey,
Let's do our own thing.
do our own
blah,
thing.
blah.
and all.
Ah, okay,
so it's
yeah.
very interesting how it's been held in a non-French speaking country. So there's a
And
lot of
in the East.
in the East,
Yeah.
right? So there's a lot of influence. So if Africa, like you can imagine, there's like there's lithium. The lithium batteries. What's the core mineral?
I forget.
Cobalt.
Yes.
It's been mined. The
Yeah.
Chinese want that with their EV push. The Americans want that. So Congo's got that. In the West, you've got the gold. East, Central, the gold. There's the oil. There's so many different
Diamond
things.
in the
Gold that
south,
is being
gold in the south.
smuggled from Sudan through the Arab countries, South Africa. There's too many different. And these are, if we were to start undoing the things that have been done over those years,
Yes.
intentionally, by the way,
Yes.
it would take so long, right? And the problem is this. The unity that we have is just on paper. But when it comes to like people, their pockets being lined up, you're being told, hey, listen, here's a crib in Monaco.
You're going
Retirement.
to
Here's
Monaco.
a mansion in Monaco.
Going to Monaco.
Here's a mansion in Monaco.
Yeah.
And you guys are like United Africa. My ass.
Yes. Here
You
with
get
Unitedness.
so it's a dream I wish that could be achieved.
Yeah.
But there's just so many. And like people will intentionally, like right now, let's look
Yes.
at it, right?
Yes.
Russia
Yes.
is having a Russia-Africa summit.
Yes.
China Africa summit.
Yep.
The West.
Yeah.
There's so much. And they know what they're getting from here. The resources that we've got. Africa's easily what? We've got the youngest population, so labor's cheap. It will get to a point, Like I was actually thinking about it with the whole trade wars, China versus America.
Yeah.
You know, if I was a Chinese guy, may I build a huge plant here in Africa, because our trade wars in terms of rates is not going to be like China.
Yeah.
And you just start manufacturing. Labor's cheap, and you can sell
From
to the
here.
US, Europe. As an African,
Donald Trump and his nonsense, man. Listen, this is when the mics are open. My name's G Money.
And Young.
Ashley.
Big C.
Adios.